Good afternoon. How are you today? Well, it's late in the afternoon because I wanted to wait until the ice was gone. So I planned to go to my office today, but instead I work from home. No regrets. And if I disappear from the screen, you'll know why. I think you know enough about me that I believe that you should look for the daylight in every bad case or political tragedy to see where you go from here to there. And I'm very excited that the first select committee is making the progress it is. And on the air the other day, I said they were at ramming speed, and I believe they are. And it's pretty exciting to see who they're calling to testify. But I have a suggestion if they haven't considered it. And I actually called Zoe Lofgren, whom I work with as her special counsel and chief of staff. I didn't get to talk to her, just left a message, no obligation. And the suggestion was, why doesn't somebody call Bill Barr to testify? Consider the fact that he hung around until December. And these machinations, as we learn of Rudy and Newman and all these guys, that was going on from about election day forward. And you wonder if he exited just before the building was getting ready to burn down. And it would be very interesting because he did so much that was terrible, including how he handled the report by Mueller, that it's interesting if he drew the line at this conspiracy to just say we won, Rudy's coinage of their tactic, and learned what they wanted and hoped the Justice Department would do. And you may remember he was telling them, look, I haven't found the fraud you're talking about. So there's that. Now, what else is going on today? Well, we know about the voting rights bill, and it failed, and that basically is behind us, I think. But the good news is the Supreme Court opened a path to not only the January 6th Select Committee, but also to absent, listless, never does a damn thing Garland. You didn't know that was his whole name, but it really is. And we're hoping to change that. We want to have a baptism, a rejuvenation of that basic feeling that real prosecutors have to get their man or woman or entity that committed grave and serious crimes. And in this case, I think a coup is a grave and serious crime. And somebody said, shouldn't the department be independent? Yes, but not independent such that it becomes implicitly complicit in the crime by doing nothing to investigate and prosecute it. We also have so the Supreme Court has opened these paths, and now we'll find out whether or not they're giving us everything. That's the next question. That they send it all over to archives. But they fought hard enough. There must be something in there that they're concerned about. Rudy is one of the witnesses they want to turn to, and it's because in Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, and Wisconsin, I believe, he was out there trying to get other electors. He wanted to get substitute electors for those who, were unwilling or unable to participate as electors, and to use these bogus certifications to challenge the election and the seating of Biden as our president. Perfect, huh? And then we want Ivanka, or I should say the committee does, because she was telling Dad, what the hell are you doing? And counsel is giving us an opinion that this is wrong, and you're still going forward. But the bottom line here is whatever we think we're doing, if Garland is not moving the best investigation by the House committee, that evidence and those conclusions have nowhere to go. Because if we lose the midterms, that committee is done. And even as a committee, if we win the midterms and we continue to have control in the House, the question will be, what do we do with it? Writing legislation, censure, those things don't work. But here's our problem. Garland still hasn't held Meadows in contempt. If he can't do that, he could never wrap his mind, his body, his institution around prosecuting the corrupt President Trump. So that's our dilemma. And it's a nice evening out, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.